So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot. Mbappe!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he's got space here. Cafu makes the interception. Van der Vaart. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, he's been quick chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Forlan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bebeto. That has been cut short. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Bebeto could try cutting inside here. He's on it, can he get away? Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van der Vaart. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe, picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe, Pedri. Mbappe! Tries a shot! Van der Vaart. Now it's Forlan. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Ven. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Forlan. Kimmich. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Distributed tidily. Great vision. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read. The ball has bounced loose now. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it! Takes a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Passes short and sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Now Mbappe. He's through here. Forlan is onto this. And it's Forlan.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Bebeto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Pedri. Bebeto. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's well... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forlan did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Just about up to the hour now. And it's made its way to him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Look at the space. Shot a goal! Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi. And it's Pedri. Neymar. Van der Vaart. Skriniar. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Cafu. And it's Messi. It's Van der Vaart. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Van der Vaart. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Kimmich. Barcelona finding their passes. And here's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 37, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 13.
Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Bebeto.
Serán sustituidos por
Early ball out from the back.
El dorsal 5.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's onside. Pedri, and the shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Zaire Emery. And it's Lewandowski. It's Van der Vaart. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ugarte. Now it's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Messi. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Park Ji-sung. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Stojkovic, and this is Beckham. That's tidy. Now it's Van Basten. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Beckham. That has ended up in no man's land. Is there a goal? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such a decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the